Gentlemen, this is Mantelligence. I'm here to tell you today things women want in a man and how to be a perfect boyfriend. We watch Alex Costa's video, 10 Easy Habits That Make Men More Attractive, and realize there's more to attraction than the physical. So today we're going to share the things every woman wants. And at the end, we're going to tell you the one thing she definitely doesn't want, so you can avoid it as much as possible. So let's start.
Number 9, confident and assured. How to get your crush to like you is to show her you're confident and assured without being too cocky. Women love men with self-esteem because this shows her you're happy with who you are. If you like yourself, she may just like you too. Being confident also means you're more likely to appear comfortable when you're talking to her. If you seem to be enjoying yourself and you're relaxed with her, she'll feel the same. Is she into you won't be a question you'll be asking yourself because she'll show it through her body language signs that she's attracted to you. Women are responsive to positive and upbeat energy, and showing confidence will win her attention. How to be attractive is to believe you're attractive, and you do this by standing tall and proud, assured that you'll make her the perfect boyfriend. If you want to know more on how to tell if a girl likes you back, watch our video 11 Body Language Signs She's Attracted to You.
Number 8, be transparent. If you're seeking a long-term relationship, then honesty is really the best policy. It's one of those things we just intuitively know is a good thing. Women want honesty and transparent men because every connection, whether romantic, familial, or otherwise, requires the ability to trust one another. And a foundation of trust is transparency. To be a transparent person means you share information, you share your vulnerabilities and your fears. You openly talk about your desires and points of view and don't hide your true opinions. You establish an impression of consistency. Women want this in their prospective boyfriends because it's what convinces her your promises and your efforts in being committed are real. Because every relationship has its ups and downs, being transparent helps you deal with disagreements and conflict better too. And it creates a stronger, healthier bond. Transparency facilitates healthier communication in relationships. No woman wants an unhealthy romance or to be with someone who doesn't open up to her. How to attract women is to give them love that won't be complicated by trust or communication issues.
Number 7, equality. Women don't want to feel the lesser one or silenced in a relationship. They want their partners to treat them as their equals. Being the best boyfriend means she has no need to compete or argue with you for dominance because you let her openly voice her opinions and you show her respect. In other words, to a certain degree, you should be meeting her needs and there shouldn't be an imbalance of power or control. So, how do you make sure there's a balance? Well, it's as simple as making sure she isn't the only one doing the housework, meals aren't being paid for or made only by one person, and no one is getting the short end of the stick in the relationship when it comes to overall satisfaction.
Number 6, maturity and stability. This is an extremely important one, guys, so listen carefully and take notes. There's this familiar concept that women prefer to get serious and are more attracted to older men. In fact, there are studies that have been tried to unravel the reasons behind why women find silver foxes like George Clooney so appealing, and it really comes down to their image of maturity and stability and their daily habits that women love. Age gap stigmas and stereotypes aside, the other most basic reason is women want comfortable lifestyles with a partner who is secure. This means they're emotionally available, financially responsible, and ready to settle down. How to look good so women want you is to show her you aren't childish or unreliable. Prove to her you're ready for a deeper commitment and you're done with playing games. Make her believe that you're the right choice for her by being your best self. How to look better is by being better. If you look at what the best hobbies for guys are, they're all about building yourself up to be a more desirable man. The right hobbies can make you more interesting, more knowledgeable, and appear more mature. You should look into the attractive habits for men, and you can start by watching our video on the daily habits for men that attract all girls.
Number 5, protectiveness. Women still want protective men, ones that they can feel safe with. Like those published on Sage journals, psychological studies suggest that women are hardwired to look for protectors. No woman wants a man who would not be able to defend her if the need came. They're attracted to protective men that they know will have their backs and show a caring nature. But gentlemen, being protective doesn't necessarily mean you bring out the fisticuffs if another guy talks to your girl. And it doesn't require you to be built like The Rock or the Terminator. Protectiveness is about having nurturing traits, things like you showing moral support, lessening her fears, encouraging her to take better care of herself, and telling her to text you when she gets home. It's about protecting not just her well-being, but her happiness too. It's the small things that are suggestive of protectiveness they want, but just make sure you don't cross the line of being possessive. Remember, protectiveness is about making sure she's happy, respected, and cared for without taking away her personal freedoms.
Okay guys, I know you're taking down some good notes, but I just wanted to remind you we're halfway through already, and after the next 4 pieces of advice on what women really want in a man, I'm going to be telling you the number 1 thing she definitely doesn't want. So let's get right back into it. Number 4, good chemistry. Initially, women show interest in a man based on physical attraction, but they stay because of chemistry. Everyone experiences and defines chemistry in different ways, but it's essentially about building rapport and continuing together with a harmonious connection. It's the indescribable and unseen affinity, or lack thereof, that connects you to another person. Women want that chemistry. They need it to like you back.
Number 3, give her attention. They may not admit it, but women love attention from you. At the beginning stage of your romantic relationship, attention giving is essential. It's one of the easiest forms of showing your love and care for her. Do some sweet things for your girl and make her day. Let her know you're not taking her presence for granted. When you show her attention, you're avoiding the possibility of more significant conflicts that can arise from lack of attention, the loss of connection, or intimacy. If you're unsure of how to give your special lady the attention she wants, watch our video on sweet things to do for your girl, and she'll truly appreciate you.
Number 2, be her friend. Essentially, what women seek in a man is the same as what she looks for in a friend. She wants a confidant, someone available to lean on when she's going through something, and someone she can trust. She wants an ally. Be the best friend she's looking for by recognizing and appreciating her qualities, respecting what she brings to the relationship, and be the person she can create long-lasting memories with.
Number 1, be presentable, be clean. How to be good looking is not actually all about genetics, and it's not about facelifts and going under the knife either. Being good looking is about how you present yourself and whether you do this well. Women love presentable men, and by presentable, I mean looks clean, looks sharp, and smells good. Women want men, and especially their boyfriend, to be someone they're proud to show off to their friends and family. She wants to introduce you to people with pride, and she can't do that if you're sloppy looking or someone who never brushes their teeth. So needless to say, clean your chompers, wear clean clothes, and hold yourself in good esteem.
But do you know what women despise the most? Women hate when you're unable to communicate well. Your language and how you speak really matters, and it can be a huge turnoff. This could be using slang excessively or including profanity whenever possible. Lingo might have you looking cool in front of your mates, but women want men that are charismatic and eloquent. So brush up on your vocabulary and start expressing yourself more clearly. Talk as if you know about what you're talking about without mumbling words. And when talking to your lady, avoid cursing. Never underestimate the power of how you speak.
Are there other things you can think of that women really want in a man? Let us know in the comments below. If you have the things a woman wants in a man, you'd probably make the perfect boyfriend. How to tell if a girl likes you is important to know too. Check out this video, 11 body language signs she's attracted to you.